Welcome back. Well, silver hair is sexy. Take a look at this. Just look at Jane Fonda, Helen Mirren, Meryl Streep. They're all there. But greying locks demand a change to your beauty routine. So to share the do's and don'ts, please welcome makeup artist and judge of the Australian Beauty Industry Awards, Chereine Waddell. And we've got the gorgeous Natasha here as our model this morning. Hello, ladies. It's great to see you both.
Thank you for
being
having
with us. Let's talk preparation to begin with.
Yes.
What do you need in terms of skincare in order to really make grey pop?
I mean, I'm very lucky. Natasha is beautiful. It's very hard to make her look bad. I've actually done two sides of Natasha today. One that is a little bit more what not to do and one to do. We've worked with, now interesting, Natasha lost her natural colour at, was it 19? 19?
That's started going grey.
And we've talked actually while doing makeup about the changes. So I've kind of given her 90s makeup that she used to wear. And this is her modern day 2022 makeup. So I'd say the first thing for grey hair is just not doing what you've always done is really important.
Have to make a change.
Yeah.
So hang on. So the side with a little less makeup, that's the...
This side, this is the natural modern.
Yes.
And this is the, look, I have to say I worked really hard to make this look terrible.
Oh, it's just stunning either side. I'm like, which is the bad side? We can't work it out.
There just seems to be a little less.
Yes.
Yeah, so look, if you like this side, that's totally fine. There's a few things I wouldn't do here. We've got some very strong contouring, which is a little bit zebra stripy, which I wouldn't do. You'll notice a big difference on the brows. This brow is much warmer and much thinner, and this brow is much more grey-based and thicker, just to lift the eye and to make
So
it a bit
you
more
need to literally buy a new eyebrow pencil,
Oh,
right?
yeah, 100%.
You've got to change. You can't use the one you use with whatever hair colour you were
No
going
red,
with before.
no red.
Right,
Red is
no
the
red.
enemy. Yeah,
Ah.
because your hair is now a very cool colour.
Right.
So warmth is good in the eye makeup, but probably not so good in your eyebrows.
Got it. And do you need to change blusher colour?
Yes, I think blush, interestingly, I have used actually a very similar blush colour. This one is much lower on the cheek, so I don't know if you can see that, but it does drop the face down, whereas this blush is much higher on the cheek and also a bit creamier, so you're getting more hydration because obviously the skin is, as you get older, you lose hydration, so we want creamy products.
Cream blush, not a powder blush?
Yeah, or a powder that looks creamy alternatively.
Okay.
Yeah.
So, Natasha, what colour was your hair and what did you have to do to change your style?
So it was a very dark brown.
Right.
And I started going grey at 19. So when my hair was very white there, that was the first part that went grey.
Right.
I spent 20 years dyeing it.
What colour did you dye it out of interest?
I was dyeing it my natural colour,
Right.
but after a week I would have a white seam on the part.
Oh, wow.
Very challenging.
High maintenance.
So what made you
Very
went,
high
that's it,
maintenance.
time to embrace
The
grey.
maintenance was too great and my hair was just getting increasingly damaged all the time, and I decided enough was enough at the age of 39. So I went cold turkey for 5 months and then chopped it into a pixie and never looked back.
And so did you realise you had to change your whole makeup to go with the new hair?
I didn't at the time.
Yeah.
I made lots
Was
of
this your
errors.
makeup?
Yeah. It pretty much was. I made lots of mistakes, but I gradually realised that my natural hair colour suited my skin colour perfectly.
Yeah.
So I just tried to go more natural and how my skin naturally looked.
Look amazing.
Are there some colours you can wear with grey that you can't with any other colour? What's your real? What are some of the pros of this? You know.
Well, it was funny because actually we were putting the grey on Natasha's eye, and I did it as don't do this, but actually as we did it, it looked great.
Yeah.
So I don't think that there's a blanket rule that you can or you can't do this or that. I think it's about how you do it is really important, and understanding that if you have lots of fine lines, that shimmers are going to make that stand out and draw attention to them. Too much product is going to grab to all the areas that you don't want it to show. So less is more in terms of foundation.
What about a poppy red lip though?
Oh yeah, I was going to do a red lip.
Oh,
actually.
can we get it on? We
Yes,
see a red. I'd love to
Quick as you
see a
can.
red
Oh,
lip
go,
with this.
go. They're testing me. Boot camp style.
And is there different, while you're quickly doing that, is it easier to care for your hair? Because I guess you know, those of us who squeeze a bit of lemon on to go blonde have to wear nurturing products. Is it lower maintenance?
Well, she can't talk. She's getting a
It's a
lippy
good
done,
point,
but she
well,
did
mate.
say that her hair has never been healthier
There you go.
and shinier than ever. And she was living in Singapore actually, Natasha, for a really long time, so she was getting lots of problems with all the humidity, and she decided, right, that's it. I'm going to lean into the grey. Look at that. You look stunning in any colour. Chereine Waddell, thank you so much for
My
the
pleasure.
lesson. Natasha, you've done a beautiful job there being our model.
Half a lip. Amazing.
Embrace the grey, ladies. Studio 10 is back right after this.